lwali lwakataano ndi EVAS AKANKWASA ekyeza mbase kubaninga kuleetera ombwijwire nkokolizoba kyaba kiri ekiro ky'abakyala mu ihanga ly'ekyo lya Uganda kandi omulingo gw'omutaano kyabaza kuba nikijagulizibwa omu disitulikiti ya Katakwe. Omugenyi mukuru yaba ari omwebembezi w'ihanga ow'ekitiinisa Yoweri Kaguta Museveni Buhaburwa kandi yarugayo yabasa kuba naraganisa ngu naija kukora kyona ekirikubasika okurenga yakwatiraho buri mukyara wenna okureebeka ngu bayetungura kandi nangwa batungura n'ihanga lya Uganda. Katubirebe.
Focus today is on accelerating gender equality through economic empowerment. Your Excellency, today here in Katakwe, we are here because of two very, very important reasons, in addition to celebrating the International Women's Day. One is Katakwe qualified to host the Women's Day on rotational basis. The second one is that we cannot hide our joy in celebrating with our sister, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, who by God's grace and your able focus and attention to women, you chose to be your Vice President. She indeed meets all the four categories of able representation. Symbolically, she is visible, and it also indicates inclusivity when she sits in the chair of the Vice Presidency of the country. Substantially, she has the ability to articulate issues of interest to all Ugandans, in addition to representing her constituency in Katakwe. She's a dynamic representative because she has a sense of focus and connections with others in the rest of the country. Collective representation, she fits there properly because women who constitute 51% of the total population, it's only wise and befitting that they really deputize the president as a vice president. We are greatly honored, Your Excellency. We can't express it more than this. We had to be here in her constituency to join her members who have always required us or requested us to come here and join her in celebrating that milestone achievement of an appointment. Ladies and gentlemen, socio-economic transformation is at the heart of the NRM government. In several national development plans, women have featured openly and clearly. In the National Development 1, 2, and 3, and we continue to focus on women in the 4th National Development Plan as we take it up. Today is a day when we take stock of the achievements. The gender equality has moved without forgetting some of the challenges, like had been highlighted by one of the members who prayed, made a statement in the prayer. Your Excellency, Ugandans are family behind you as you take lead in transforming society holistically through structures and also uprooting the deep-rooted structural barriers that inhibit women to actualize their potential.
And relatedly, I thank God and I thank the government of Uganda for identifying Katakwe district to host this year's national celebrations. The theme for this year's International Women's Day is accelerating gender equality through women economic empowerment. Your Excellency, this theme resonates very well with the strides that the NRM government has made in the empowerment and the inclusivity of women and girls in government programs, including but not limited to the following: providing enabling environment for the women to do business. Women, Your Excellency, are the biggest beneficiaries of peace and security that you have established in Uganda. Second, access to education through universal primary education, universal secondary education, and also most importantly, Your Excellency, I would like to single out the 1.5 points that are extended to all girls after completing their HSC. Education is a component that has brought the girl children to the limelight because it has enabled them to compete favorably with the men. And finally, I want to thank all the people of Katakwi and all the people who have come to make this day a success by gracing it with their physical presence. Once again, I would like to thank Your Excellency. The people who came here, we had told them that you had made contributions as a person on top of what government had contributed for the success of the ceremony. I would like to thank you very sincerely for your continued fatherly guidance towards the success of this ceremony.
Element number one, elitism versus mass transformation.
Au mishoiti na soditi amina kwap kede aitegeario na chena kwap kere.
There are people who believe that you have got a few rich people in the area, then the country is, that area is developed, even if the masses of the people are in poverty or outside the money economy.
Ajasi lo mitose be kara ajasi disilwa barak bas ejoko da kwa pukere kara idi tungalu ipu arokosi ajasi obakor le polo.
So the rich man would come once in a while, then the poor people dance for him. So that was their view. Elite, but for us we believed in mass transformation.
So idumuno yabe tunganane diope la barane buni dodo shori lui bakori ai kos ai aneja inesi ai shala mikiti nesi ngini ngesati aketait na ipotu sanyo tu na anyu nebe.
Like for instance, if you take the Ankole area, by 1967-60, we had about 57 ranchers. Who were ranching cows in a modern way. But the majority of the people were outside the money economy. That's why we said no, everybody must be involved in the money economy. And to do so with Aymar, with the Chivaro. The second difference was gender chauvinism.
Which is
what you are talking about here.
Za Simurajes ahaba GNTV Agarikwotsya.
Wewe mnonga desire kandi no konjera kurusyayo abakazi mwina ahabwe kiro cyanywe eki kandi twagumizamo omakuru agobusasi rizoba omnyamakuru witu kandi wakozero na GNTV kandi bwa hati yobinamanywa kalni twe Innocent yabasa kubana ishendekerezubwa okuza omunje y'obutura omu district y'Isingiro omu kyare kya Mabona 10,000 z'abantu zabasa kubana zihika aha mukoro gogo kumushendekereza katubirebe.
Innocent. ni sasa mnawa kushangikisha umanya wo kwani ukore kindi ninga tukoresha biranaganise ndiyo ni yani ngera speech kugira ngo agena agira nagende mwena hamwe natira muzo kusasa abantu mwe uno sentogu kamanya enyake dani nyuma uno sentogu kamanya kurge 2019 mukushoma university bishopsimo mpaka 2024 ebiro mukaga byo kwashatu ahatwaliwe ino sentogu kamanya 2019 yamberaho buri mbere yona nanye namucenga twamanyana 2020 yantwara wabo yanyanzoringa mwana we yantwara nekuri yamanya nangwa yanyashira mukuri yankunda yashemererwa yankora kuchimo cyane cy'abenshi n'abengera yanyashira ngumwana we mwe ntinda kumego byanga gahunda yawe inosentogo akatandika kushashashamu 2021 Innocenti yabonamo obuzubu bwo kugira ubuzima mu ndomo Innocent kutwagira irwaro tukaza irwaro bakugira ngo izubu arsas baza kurobuza MK kadete twaza kitanda Innocent bamudamamizi bamuhereze mbazi twagayo yashango aderera konka kumwaka kugwara n'ugenderogwe yadanga kujechizo cyo kufirwa budachiko umuntu abakakunda kuzwara sweta yabo kujachiko kuzwara sweta ebyo kunye kufuka yabiye sazira muri namanya nambera ukunamanga mwana weye ngaburiza umwana weye kwaguma nangu process ejo ukuba umuntu twabona mu mwana Namubogeta Anito Marina Sharon Twaba nawe Twagumatuto nawe Enkumi baragoneshatu Still Innocent yakakayajaji yabumubona n'ubusubogwe twagabira kugambira arisazana n'ifumbi abashaka bagomba kugambira ikintu cyo cy'arisazana n'ifumbi bashebere ngo arazona bashanga Innocent batazireki hatinye ngo yayime kuyamazire Enkumi abana nangwa tubatugaho mu Enkumi barisha beruko ngagira cyo shukuru wabo ya umutwashukuru namanje angadetse ndikusinga yokushasha mu somo no kugira ngo kintu cy'gusakora ninge cyumuze yakosire no takumanye cyise yandirisi cyabiro aharise hamwe n'ikintu cyiteka de gompura cyangwa gamsa mu cyashyo muherezo bwo munonga kusinga bindi nango wakuvaruinga life kusinga nanyo kunabe niteka kubanya umuntu adafitira ni umuntu ufite ngo kintu cyagizire ntijaji nichoko ngo kugira ngo ngwese kintu ngwese kintu foda kugira ki takushbaza men ababenye n'amashu ufite ngo hataza kugira ki kwikabwira ngo Innocent umukuba umaka kugwadandikire yagaga yagira mu rukoro twabakoza fruits nashira ngo rero bakabagambira kintu n'ivumbi umugeze kwa kabiri mburana nganda kabumurije kuna umurije mbura mutuma gwanga mbura bajumishije ko takumutwara x-ray ninjuka nunje rwande ko kubanza umwana kwasere ngo twakoze isigaye mu x-ray mutwara prime Innocent mutwara x-ray kuna chiye bangamba ko umujije wawe yashyize cyinga ko mutegansa hayinechi ningoniya Nangwa za humbuza hashumusa gushomesa narundo banjobra ngo abisa cyo baragine na numoni ngo bone ngabona ko nayamba ki naho ko nayambe ku mwana wanje so kona nimba shaba muneke ngambe byone byazireke byazire mu ngambe ngana tuwanga nisa
gamba mazima tuyine mshaka gamba Tereza Yesu Yesu Rimana Gandika Yesu Musa Saibuna Zira Tebaza Yesu Mulokozi
Namase Nami Prime Mixure Nahura Nahaba Namanyisha Subjeye Namtwara kuhabanza twaza ahirwaro n'abakanso batembazi twajimira izo batwajimaze ngo yagira yagakayimuka nashobora ngoro Sadiki mbona bintu dofita n'umwana we Sadiki yamteka gatwana gatitebuka ngo yagakayagira yimuka Innocent yaza kamparo kwirobe biri kumunabiri yazo mu workshop yadatimira mu byandembazi kameje mbaze ndebe kiragira ekiragemu nababyaje yamba maswata n'indembere kwinuka then fine nabendero nangomba n'abantu beyemwe mazima prima na jondani abana ba strategic thinkers nk'imana kuna kubasa kubebaza akubakuru bwo kwezi kwa kabiri babire bananye mpaka na izo bagenye yose byafere bakaba kubemerera kuna besunka bambere bana bahamya izo bagirwa kubanza imbere tabuka nyantango arugo mwana kweretese kusingaho nazarufaro nebasa kuba beta omukuguma kwanje nangana zarufaro namumukade ugumbi kuri yanshendekereza twakiruza kutobe nshinze yose ndumisi gwabura gwayanga complete nashaba oxygen yabura tobe tugaho bantu be yabamberi yabadera amasuku bakora ki Innocent twagira ki Innocent bamuyamba so Innocent ngejo process Obwakabiri twasibaho Innocent naganira nawe yangambere bugamba birongi twakora ki kuko mwaje ndi umuntu yatira umuntu umfire nawe nanyo kurumtima gwaye kandi nyeta prima izo ndebe zikiryaha akubasha ndo kanduho ngende of course no ariko cyakugana ntangagira ki kazamo izo ndebe bana Innocent mugwazi namenya kuri tumicona mwendi ngaenda haje waja Innocent abagwire Innocent problem ye every weakness in lungs so ngaenda haje waja Innocent abayindwara iyo takumanya Innocent ndije cyareze pneumonia Innocent asiranya nzura abana babiri omena arnitwe Fiani Mary Ondizo arnitwe Sharon Marina abo bana babiri ba Innocent abumviraje abungu man entra Innocent n'umuntu ukunda kwa Innocent akankunda Innocent n'umuntu ukfa Innocent n'umuntu ku respecting umuntu abakwete mu kazi aha kuba bakuzugaki akakuzuga bakazi Innocent abayine branch Innocent abayine kugure kansa bire yasoshireho kunuyo mu isinde n'abenda kumanya ki Chini kabiri Innocent abana kwera brother school fees umara P7 yabatatagiyeyo ngabe ntangambira kushaja chini cyakasofutana umwana we zaromishomero ndizo korani beri ukujashire ko mbere kituri kise tahembaga yazuwena nanokombeceranye naki enzo zweze brand zaki za Innocent zogumana mwe bantu mwe naza kusima Enzo kubanza ndasima abantu bamedia nyiro mibona kwa Innocent kumbe musongo nyine mweduka abana bamedia bakandedere byo kurya bangambeze senda dinga kuya mu kingo mwashana ndomba kwa Innocent kuruzi hapana bakabaho bambesinde bakora tumechona aba community institute mwebale mwonga mwebale
za asimurajes ahaba GNTV Agarikwotsya
kandi abebembezi okurwa mushonda zona babasakwana bahika kushendekereza umubiri gwa Innocent muri abo haba harimo nkameya w'ururembo rwambara Westin sa Kachebezi nawe yagire biyagamba ahari Innocent ubwo hatoryo mjenzi katubirebe
Kachebezi Robert ngo mazina ganje sitemeya kandi nkabanza kumanya Innocent arinitwe obuyabe nakora internship a Radio West ariko rwo mu institute ninyishwe bwirobo bakamunkwasa ngo mbase kugumana mu training kandi cyo nakozere mbwenu ubwiri kubwakira of course yakura kandi nawe yatandika kwekorera imirimo ye. Innocent umubwire bwe abaryo mwana one owe mico mirungi munonga umwana urukurra umwana urukwereza abantu ikitinisa kandi umwana urukweyombeka ni kisasa munonga Innocent kufera myaka eji 29 imyaka mito munonga konka wareba ukwabire ariyo nagezaho kweyombeka umukushoma ukwishomesa umukwekoraho kwebisaho umukureba ngo yakora family noreba ngo yaba aine umurumo muhango guyaba arikuza gukora ihange mbene kihanga twaferwa abanyamakuru habaho ekina cyangwa kandi nka society umuntu oine amazima umuntu oine okutamwa abantu kitinisa nicyo kiri kikuru munonga umuntu uri kutina arahangana na abebembezi mbwenu twaferwa munonga nabwo icyo nekina cyangwa konka ine cyatwege sitwe nkabariho kugira ngo hatito twenda kutura successful umunsi tube twecureze rero kuturayecureze ibindi mukama nabitera
erihwa erikinga munonga futera abantu kuba kugira Innocent arakoze cyangwa gipa kutero yari yo makuraga Innocent obwabire nakora umwihwa mbenta kawurira abantu mba complaining aho ngo natwara stories zo kuza kudamaginga abantu tino buntobe namorekereza kakumu ekirugumanyisa ngo abe nakora amakuru umuringo group professional aza ekintu ekyo gukora amakuru umuringo group professional utari kugwera side utari kwandika bitari byo utari kwandikwa ine bias nekintu kikuru munonga o media. Okay, Innocent cyuwa mugise munonge cyamane cywarebe nakora
ekyo banza cyabyona one kikakiriye cyo kumanya amakuru okire kugamanya ngo ozo makuru ugakoremu gakukore ekyo kire kuba n'urugamo ekyo nicyo number 1 amakuru ogazemu kandi amakuru ago ugakozese kugira ngo ugabase ku positioning akukore cyangwa nambwe nitekateka ukwesa amakuru je kurungi atagire mu ntaro nicyo rukureba yaba yagire naza university nashoma ariyo nayongera kwebisaho nureba ngo ikintu cyo n'ikintu kikuru munonga
amazina ndutuwanje John kandi director wa Mbara Institute for Social Development Innocent arnitwe yashomire diploma omuriyo y'amahurire ibyabi yarokora so akashomeraho diploma kandi akaryo mwana murungi nce cyo kurebera twagumana tija kandi tukagumana we na no byatandika ihurire tukakagumana nawe tumwine kandi tubene twa advertising ngo mu ihurire rye eryihwa ryatandikire so akagugumara umumunywano witu uko mwejo twashomise
nicyo cyo kumwishwaho
ni mwishwaho kugira ngo akariyo musigaza nicyo nemerungi kandi akagumanya yitwena na hata byatwine mukishomero yambara Institute for Social Development ejo niyo shonga rero kutuma twija okumushendekereza
za asimurajes ahabwa GNTV Agarikwotsya
Omugenzi Innocent mukama mhereze cyumuro kirungi kandi ayongere no kugumya bekaye n'abanywane twagumizamo omakuru agandi oryenganzi hangari ya Uganda Owestin Honorable Lobina Nabanja yaragayo yabasakwa na jumira bashaho abarukoro marwaro ga government kandi bakagaruka bakakoro marwaro agabantu bontu yagira ngo ikibaretire ogumana bibembazi kurwo marwaro ga government bakujitwaro marwara gabantu bontu ngo kandi keretsere obuhereza bwacumbagira nangwa n'abarwira binji baburembazi yo kubaragurira marwaro ga government reka tubirebe
abana abawala abatandika mu P1 baba bana bangi nnyo mu millions naye batukira ku P7 abana ngaba ate bwolaba muwendo gw'abana abali mu secondary abawala n'abalezi si bawala bokka abawala n'abalezi olabira ddala ngo muwendo guli wansi ku primary nga tutandika tuba n'abaana kumpi million 7 naye batukira mu secondary museka tulina miliyoni 2 zokka ekitegeeza abaana miliyoni 5 zivaamu. Lwaki? Yes, abamu bafuna ebizibu ng'embuto ne bavaamu. Kyovudde lwa mbagambye bano abakyala balaba abaana abo abavuddemu nga babasobezzaako bafunye embuto baddemu, kubanga ekyo twakikiranizaako nga kabineti. Ekyokubiri, abamu bavaamu lwakuba abazadde baabwe tebasobola. Amasomero ga gavumenti gagenze ne gateekawo ebisale ebyenjawulo bakwatagana n'abazadde abagagga, kati ne banyigiriza abaavu olw'aba headmaster okwagala okufuna ssente. Kyetugamba nti kikyamu, tukivumirira. Pulezidenti aludde nga akivumirira. Katwagala abakyala bano ne bakansala ba disitulikiti n'abakulembeze bonna bakitunuulire, ate ddala babeere nga balaba nti abasomesa bano tebagoba baana baffe mu masomero. Kubanga juzi twabadde ne Professor Sachs, mwenna mumumanyi, a renowned economist in the world, namukyazizza wano n'agamba ensi zonna z'olaba zikuze zikula lw'abantu baazo, the quality of people. Kati abaana baffe bati basomye, yes bayinza okufuna kye bakola ne balya, naye ensi yaffe ejja kusigala mabega, and so nga nkyali Prime Minister wa Uganda kino tugenda kirwanisa. Shaaha is there, these international schools are there, isn't it? But these other schools, let them be for our poor people, isn't it?
Yeah.
We now talk about property ownership rights. The proportion of women who own land increased. I repeat, the proportion of women who own land increased from 16% in the year 2000 to 31% in 2017, and 38% of these women own houses. Abakazi mutawusi bakazi balina amayumba. 38% of women in Uganda own houses. Let me talk about financial inclusion. Ebya sente. Financial inclusion has significantly improved from 28% in the year 2009 to 78% in 2018. With a minimal difference between men and between women and men. Money can easily be seen on your faces. Yes. You have money. Money. The money. Let me talk about health. Honorable ministers, ladies and gentlemen, the NRM government, like I've already told you, has heavily invested in interventions aimed at improving the quality of women and their babies. As a result, the infant mortality rate has reduced from 81 per 1,000 live births in the year 2000 to 43 per 1,000 live births in the year 2020. The maternal mortality rate has reduced from 505 per 100,000 live births in the year 2000 to 336 per 100,000 live births in the year 2019. This is a significant achievement. The reason is government has been able to upgrade a number of health center tools to health center things. Is that what is in the villages? We have been able to upgrade health center 3 to health center 4, and we have also been able to construct a number of hospitals across the country. We enhance staff, as you are aware, and so I am about to bring a policy to stop moonlighting, because they claim they were moonlighting because they don't have enough money. Now that government has been able to facilitate and give enough money, at least I believe all the science fraternity is happy, and so we are going to stop somebody has a clinic somewhere and is also working in the health facility. And that's how our drugs are usually not enough. Abasawo osanga omusawo alina kiriniki eyiye ate ye musawo oyo omu akola mu ddwaliro lyawa erya gavumenti kati n'aba ne conflict of interest ne baleeta eddagala kati juzi twaweereza eddagala emitiyana nagendayo kati eddagala baabawadde lya myezi 14 ogenda okusanga eddagala lino lyennyini nga ligenze mu kiriniki zaabwe ate nga baliguzizza abantu. And so ndeeta policy egamba nti osalawo kimu okola mu lya gavumenti oba ogenda mu kiriniki kubanga tubasasula sente zikola ki ezibamala. 34% of the MPs in the 11th parliament are women. This has partly been made possible by the fact that each district has a woman MP. The district women councils, you belong to where we created this representation. I'm telling you are what you are because the president and NRM government deliberately made that policy. I urge you to spread this information about these achievements and promote the NRM government. Inform those women in the villages that they used to be in the kitchen only. I conclude, I want to draw your attention to the ongoing socio-economic transformation programs that are designed to further empower women. The Paris Enrollment Model. Are you aware that under the Paris Enrollment Model, 30% of that money is supposed to go to women? Yes. Are you aware? Yes. And are you aware that 30% is supposed to go to the youth? Yes. Are you aware? Yes. And out of that money, the youth, a number of them could go to our girls. If you people are strategically positioned, or if you know what to do. Are you aware? And that now translates to how much? Because some of you were complaining the other time, hey, they are reducing on the money for WEP. The WEP was for women. Well, I told them, please, think twice. Think twice. 10% of this money is supposed to go to people with disabilities. If you are strategically positioned, you may even have 60 or 70% of this money going to women. And that translates into what?
Makuru gandi enshonga za Honorable Mathias Mpuga ziriyo nizeyongera kurandabwa nyuma y'abebembezi batari bamwe na bamwe kugira munonga abanyishengero batayibe okuragayo bagamisha bangu aruge yashobore kurungi esente zibamuhire ayazitire kandi nkije kita kugira ngo akarye kituga kuruga mu government ruho bwahati reka tubirebe
kwiha amahuriro ga Mpuga galana kutambura ngo akarya sente zikukicha 1 miliyoni 5 nk'akasimu ko kuruga ahabwa leader of opposition amaziro bwire bwinji abantu bokubigambaho na buri umwe kugamba cya kubigambaho hamwe na Mpuga wenyine akarga yashobora nsongeji Mpuga mukushobora nsongeji akaja gutira musango yakozere sente zo akareke kuzufuna abo kujya ngo zikamuhebwa parliament twagambaho n'abanyishengero habamwe abarwe bakashobora nsongeji nankayi aira sige kibina na naha niki ekine korebo Arozi yasimukasara kucicirira abantu balabaga South omuri Kampala ajeho yagira ngo Mpuga acekurga yake tondera abantu ninga sakasaba kusasurwa kandi kindi akagamba n'amazima akargo mukwebuzabuza kugira ngo bamuharana kugira ngo wenarga omuri Uganda aha kitebe Arozi yasimukasana agira ngo Mpuga ari nkobo bwano bakwata bwibire sukari bacheza kubukwata bukehakana konka aburi ahamunwa
twa okwatibwa Rubona ubango teberezeddwa mukusokola sukali ngadala ne sukali akuli ku mumwa damwe ebibuuzo lwaki sukali akuli ku mumwa ati tugwemu amalala tugwemu okweraga tugwemu okwemanya awe tujja okusobola okulaba nga tuwangala mu bukulembeze bwaffe tumanye na tuzze tutya mu bukulembeze bwe tukola ki otulimu naye abantu abamu beerabira gyenvudde waabwe so nze kinyiza okugamba ebintu bineeno bwe twali tuyingira omwaka gwa 2021 twakola ekisuubizo eri bannayuganda bonna ne tubategeeza nti ku bimu ku bye twabasuubiza kubeera nga tukendeeza ensimbi ezigenda mu bakozi administratively ate okuddukanya emirimu ababiri beetaaga tusale ku nsimbi ezo tuziteeke wansi mu kuddukanya emirimu ng'enguudo okuteeka eddagala mu malwaliro okubeera nga tutereeza ebyempuliziganya mu bantu kati bwe kiba nga kivuddeyo nga omulamwa guli gwa kubeera nti gundi watutte sente bweziki kati ate ne kibeera nti ate omuntu alufudde lutalo nze nga mwandibaddewo okuwuliziganya onnyonnyole ekyo kikoze eki ekikuvunaanibwa feno fe ate bwe nalinga nkyasoma walingawo omwana eggwanga lye yali mu Sudani naye yakwatibwanga mu buze bw'okusala oba okusaanukula keesi z'abayizi abalala ng'asokoola mu sukaali naye olwamukwatanga omuvubuka oyo yetusoberanga bamubuuzanga nga okikwasizza kyaki n'agamba nti bano banvunaana nti olw'okuba ndi mu Sudani ne bamugamba ate sukaali akuli ku mumwa ensonga ekukwasizza eba ekuvunaanibwa ya sukaali ku mumwa so si ggwanga lyo so tulinamu n'abakulembeze bwe batyo mu kiseera kino eno kyandibadde nga kiri nti ntinze kubeere ng'oli mukwano gwange era ng'oludde ng'oli mukwano gwange naye ne kivaayo nti otandise okujolonga okulengezza okussa wansi okujeregerera ekibiina kyange ekya National Unity Platform ne pulezidenti waffe atutwala His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu awe nkoma okuwa ekitiibwa kyonna twawule ku bituvunaanwa n'ebiki bituli nebyetugoberera n'amawanga gaffe okitegeera muganda wange so wekibanga omulamwa gwa sukaali nga yakuvunaanwa sigala ku mulamwa gwa sukaali era byebibuuzo byobukolaki byobuddamu kuba abamu kuffe bakuvunaana nga ne sukaali akuli ku mimwa naye abamu mubuuza ati oyo sukaali akuli ku mimwa bano banvunaana lwakuba ndi mu Sudani bano banvunaana mbulwakuba nti nzikiriza mu bya Buddha ebyo tetusobola kukolaki bannayuganda balaba tokyasobola kubawugula kubateeka mintu kugamba bwebityo byakiwuguusa so nze ndowooza yange ate era yendaba yeki endaba y'ebintu
kandi we ekanya Geoffrey ogwali omutegeki ningasi omubiki wa sente omuli FDC kandi akukiikirira abantu batororo aliyo yajjanga enkwata ebibiina by'ebyobufuzi yebikwatamu ebintu tekiriire kandi neswazana nekyokuleebera Museveni nakitegeka najjanga Museveni akwata sente z'abantu alikwenda kutabula ebibiina bakitabuka wasigala nategeka kandi abantu basigala batiine ibakubasa kwiha obuhaberero omukugamba na ekanya najjanga ndwirikira omu bantu abatina ibakubasa kubayambira kubanga obu n'amateeka nga gatakubasa kubayamba.
I have been informed by office of the chairperson of Parliamentary Commission that no man has exchanged the hand. That was a proposal, and I think that's the position of Parliament. But the leadership of opposition parties needs to understand that we are operating in a military government. And the mission of the military government headed by Mr. Museveni that has a facade of civilian attire and civilian government would like to destroy the opposition so that the citizens of this country do not have hope. My advice to the leadership of all political parties in opposition is not to allow to dance the music that Mr. Museveni plays by dangling the aspect of money to political parties. What the political parties need to do is to establish disciplinary mechanism internally to discipline any members who's errant and who's accused. Two, to do thorough investigation before going to the public, the helpless public, before they make allegation. And once they've established, they do internal cleaning process. Because at the end of the day, when we expose ourselves to the public, we make NRM win, and so we dance his music, which will defeat Mr. Museveni on his game. Because at the end of the day, Mr. Museveni for the last 30 years coming to 40, he has had so many scandals within the NRM. Like General Salim Saleh was involved in the helicopter scandals. He was disciplined internally and retained within the NRM. But the weakness of opposition is that any rumors of errant behavior, they want to say, to expel. That weakens the struggle. Within the NRM, we had Mr. Bukenya, former Prime Minister, contesting against with Mr. Museveni. He has been rehabilitated and is now operating in tunnel. The former Vice President is now operating in tunnel. Mr. Mushiega is now the Commissioner for Educational Policy Review Commission, and the list is long. So we need, the opposition needs to be accommodative and focus on the mission, the goal, of ensuring that we have democracy in this country. These are peripheral issues that divert, takes away energy that is needed. We would like to destroy the opposition so that the citizens of this country do not have hope. My advice to the leadership of all political parties in opposition is not to allow to dance the music that Mr. Museveni plays by dangling the aspect of money to political parties. What the political parties need to do is to establish disciplinary mechanism internally to discipline any members who's errant and who's accused. Two, to do thorough investigation before going to the public, the helpless public, now operating internally. Mr. Mushiega is now the Commissioner for Educational Policy Review Commission, and the list is long. So we need, the opposition needs to be accommodative and focus on the mission, the goal, of ensuring that we have democracy in this country. These are peripheral issues that divert, takes away energy that is needed critically to move this country to a better place.
Nitwe Ronald, our GNTV, our parliament.
Obureberezi obwa Ruweiro bwabasakwano bwanjurwaho omureberezi w'abomusya kandi ogwe namanywa ka Venerable Reverend Chisika ogwe naija kuba ari omureberezi wa kana kandi aja kuba nazombegere bya Reverend bya Bishop Eldad ogwe abase kuba nahumura omwaka oguhwire. Reka turebe ebiri kumugambaho.
Omunyamakuru w'iteri ya Nyakazoba hona yarabara po murembo rwa Ruwero kandi hona naye yahikokwe akashanga bakusitayo bokwe bina kamwenya amatama bashemerirwe bwanyuma yo kurgayo kandi hona bakatunga amakuru ko batungere omureberezi omusya orabe nareberera obureberezi obwa Ruwero bwona ahansi yo mukago ningashi ahansi y'abakristayo
za Katonda atulondedde omudduwe fenga abantu tubadde mu kiseera kya kusoomozebwa omanyi endiga bwe zitabaako azikulembera oluusi bwe ziba teziraluse ne zitandika okutomera buli azisala mu maaso.
Venerable Reverend Wilson Chiseka hono guno wargireyo ati akatoranwa izo ari anyuma abazi okurga yakaba bishop wo murundo gwa kana okubasa kuza kurebera obureberezi obwa Ruwero bwanyuma yo kugira ngo wabirarho akarga yahumura emikoro yo kumwemeka kandi hona nangwa no kumukwase bikwato kutanka gukora emirimo yeye kwatebekanisiwe kandi hona no kwija kubaho abiro by'ukwezi 26 okwezi okwenye no kwa kashatu 2024 kandi emikoro yona eri yakorwa ahira mizero kumanya kiriya St Mark Cathedral eri kushangwa mu town council ya Ruwero
banga nga tuyise mu kiseera ekisoomoza naye tusuubira nti omulabirizi Katonda gwatuleetedde gwe yatulondedde agenda kuddabiriza emitima gyaffe atukomyewo mu kkubo.
Venerable Canon Wilson Chiseka w'emyaka 53 y'obukuru obwa hatona kandi n'omushija nyishija kandi ayina omukazi omwe wenka Rachel Chiseka kandi aba bakarge bazara abana bana kandi hono bwa hati abena akora ka kidikoni wo muri Ndeba eri kushangwa mu district ya Kayunga ahansi y'obureberezi obwa Mukono. Chiseka hona naija kwakira bikwato ningashine bikozesa byonna okutandika gukora emirimo yeye obwo ari kubyiha ahari bishop wabiyatirweho owakire bwire ningashika yatekiwe mu karuma kasene ko kwasa kumweta bwanyuma yo kugira ngo obu Bishop Eldad Nsubuga yabe nahumura emirimo yeye omukwezi kwa mushanjo omwaka gwe 2023 hona Ruwero bakaremwa kuronda yo muntu orabase kumuzombigere ahabo kuba hakemuka hakajabiro aho hona ati Bishop orukura makanisa gaba kristayo kwetoro lihanga lya Uganda okitenisa Stephen Kazimba Mugaru akaragayo yarondo muntu olabe natwara obuherezo obwo misho bitali wakire bwire
basanyufu nyo kubanga tulinze ebbanga eriwerako kale tusuubira okumwaniriza n'essanyu
ise mu kiseera ekyokusoomozebwa kibadde kinene nga tutya tweraliikirira ngero omuntu atalinaako kitaawe bwabeera naye ng'alerebwa so kati tuli basanyufu nti twafunye kitaffe mu Katonda agenda okutulungamya okutulambika ate era obulabirizi bwaffe bugende mu maaso.
Tetumumanyi nnyo kati okuba nti no tuba tetumumanyi naye Katonda ng'amumanyi era ye yatunudde n'agamba nti oyo yasobola okutabaganya abantu bano kati nze nsuubira kinene nnyo era emyaka 12 we ginaggweerako nsuubira Luweero atajja kuba atinta butinsi.
Katonda olw'ekyo kyatuukiddwako naddala oluvannyuma lw'ebigambo bingi naddala ebibadde biyitibwa ku mawulire naye nga twebaza nti wabaddewo okutusabira wabaddewo obukakamu era nga Luweero ateredde mitende. Omulabirizi ono agenda kutuuzibwa mangu kubanga ennaku zo mu kalenda ya programu y'omulabiri ya Ssaabalabirizi yali yaziteeka mudda agenda kutuuzibwa ennaku z'omwezi 24 omwezi guno. Ababeere muweereza wa Katonda aweereze. Obuzibu obusinga obungi abantu kwe kubeera ne agenda zaabwe endala naye bw'oba ozze ng'ogize kuweereza abantu nze nkakasa nti nno ajja kusobola okukola omulimu. Luweero alimu ebintu bingi, amawanga mangi, politics mungi, obwavu bungi, naye mu byonna Katonda ajja kumubeera ye bw'anaaba nga azze nga yewaddeyo okuweereza ddala Mukama abeere nga aweereza buli muntu yenna awatali kusosola.
Tulinda essaawa ey'okuyimiriza omusango oguzza mu church oba okutugamba okutambula nga nnyo ogwokusatu ate bapapye bataddeko mulabirizi mulala ogwokuna. Ekyo kitwewunyisizza nnyo era
tegera bulungi ennono zaffe za Anglican Church. Anglican Church ebadde yagala kuva ku mulamwa era kyokulaba okusaba kwaffe kibuufu ogyeko ekyokugamba nti batuuze Reverend Canon Gotv Kasana twasaba ebintu bingi twagala bakiraffe mu Katonda bamanyi tewaba batudde nga House of Bishops bye bakola bigasafa abakristaayo abawansi bannannyini church tewaba batudde si kwemalirira bo ne basalawo okuwamba.
Retired Bishop James William Sebagala ono bwa hati nwabe nakora nkomuleberezi wabohereza obw'abakristaayo kandi akatandika emirimo yeye ahabiro by'okwezi 18 okwezi kwa mushanju omwaka gwa 2023 kandi obubugabe akaragayo yabohebwa Stephen Kazimba Mugalu obwa hati nwabe naroho nakora kandi abe yaheza amezi 8 arukukora. Otakayi bwangu hona akimuka hakajabiro nangwa no kutureba n'enyama zo mu kanwa omuri Luweero bwanyuma yo abere yaterwa karuru Reverend Canon Godfrey Kasana okurgayo kandi hona atyo bakamuremesa okubasa kurgayo kwemekwa kuba bishop wakana bakugira ngo ebibabe mbenda akata bishikize kandi akarabiro mu mateka gatargo okurgayo kuterwa karuru. Byona bikije byarema kandi akari okwemekwa abiro by'okwezi 9 okwezi kwa mushanju omwaka gustira mabega ogwe 2023 ebyona kubyaremere nuko kurgayo kandi hona batyo bakaronda olabagiro mbigere bya Bishop Eldad Nsubuga kandi hona ogu James Senwala argeyo ati akakwase bikwaso akabehereza owekitini Venerable Reverend Wilson Tseka ahabo kugira ngo abasize kutoranwa za asimagajes ahabwa GNTV Agarikwotsya.
Webale mnonga desire kandi agutwakwera omunsi y'ebyemizano omukikopi kya Ankole Cup timu ya Bwizbwera United neriyo netebekanisa kurengo yazana na timu ya Kirugu FC kandi ogwo mpira nugija kuba nuguzanwa Sunday omukyai ekya Bwizbwera. Reka tubirebe.
Omumpakeza Ankole region ezirumuno zihindo zigendo misho omuri Western region timu ya Bwizbwera United erugero yahura ya Chambara Rosters na goals ina aharibiri obwiri kwetebenkanisiza omuzano gwayo ogundo guragenda hacishayi Bwizbwera izoberi hasande Bwizbwera United naija kubaneza na Kirugu FC erukurgo mu Katerera obwe hata hitugambere shaheji Bwizbwera United eriyo mu kifo cya kashatu no bonero abiri na mushanju obwera umunerwanire kifo cyo kubanza ne cya kabiri kurengu yarwayo yahangure mpakezi nayo yaba promoted omurige mpango ningashe yibakumanywa nka FUFA Big League. Coach wa Bwizbwera United arugero yagira ngo abazane behe babebete benkanise munonga kurengo basingo muzanogu kandi nicyo tubakoma haryecho bete benkanisizo gundi ogwa Kirugu FC erukurga omuri Katerera ogwo mpira ngwija kuzanwa ahasande ahacishayi Bwizbwera omuri Mbarara district byemizano Niko the sports giant a GNTV.
Webale mnonga kubera hamwe n'itwe ya GNTV kandi agongoto abatwinire omwabazyugu reka twendeze weekend nungi kandi basekwa nogije guza nobwegendesereze nandi EVAS AKANKWASA mukama mulungi abankumire.